Are you struggling to get that in? Oh, Bub's bundling up. He needs 2 sweaters on. It's cold out today. We're going to head down to the creek. You get it on finally, Bub?
Yeah.
There you go. Now he's got to put his hood out.
Choking me.
There you go. Death by sweater. All right, we're down here on Walker Creek doing a little look around. There's one of the bridges they just redid for the North Bend Rail Trail. It actually looks really nice. Gravel's packed real good. But we're searching a few gravel banks here. There's a piece of shell. And I actually found something. It's not Native American, but it is something we collect and keep. A little mason jar lid. So that's the kind of stuff you'll find a lot more of that than artifacts out in these creeks. And we're kind of looking for that stuff today. So we're on the board already. Pretty cool. We're going to get on down the creek and find a couple other places. This cabin here, we're right at the edge of the Woodward Ritchie area out here. And this is alleged to be one of the oldest cabins in the area. I don't know if it's true or not. It does look like it's got some age to it. Just thought I'd show that to you. That's something that's on the way out to the creek we're getting ready to go look at. Found us a big old hollow, probably a sycamore or a beech, I'm not sure. It looks like sycamore.
I can't fit in that one.
Go down in there, just stand in front of it. I want to see how big it is. It's big enough for a little kid to get in there. Bub could fit if he tried. Hunch down in there a little bit. There you go. See, you can get in there and hide if you had to. If you run from the FBI, you can crawl in there. We're trying to find us a couple good spots to look. We ain't found any good sandbars yet. We ain't found too much yet, but there's a neat example of a concretion. A lot of people will confuse these with paint cups, which sometimes the bigger concretions I've seen where people have had hematite and they've smoothed it out, but you can just tell looking in that where it's not smoothed at all, where it's just naturally eroded. A little bit of sand in it, but it's still cool. Thought I'd share that with y'all. We're looking in a sandbar right now. We haven't really found too much, but we just got here, so we're gonna keep our eyes peeled and let you know when we do find something. All right, I found something, and I'm not sure what it is. I'm 90% sure it's a lot more modern. It's not native. I found this. Looks like a rock. There's the backside of it, and it's got
3,
5 and a Roman numeral 2 and a 5. It's a 5. If you look at it real close, the one on that side I thought was a 3 too.
Yeah.
If you know what that is, let me know in the comments. I have no clue what this is. We're going to take it home with us. Here right along the road is an old oil well. Not too many of those left. They got a couple out in Mountwood. You can ride your mountain bike down the trail, and they have a pump house and a couple of those old silos still standing.
Something right there though.
I don't know. You can walk out on it. Just be careful. Don't be hopping. Don't get too close to the edge. She's a big one there too. Some big rocks here. Looking over this. We gotta be careful, because that's a 50-foot drop down there. Douglas, don't get around the edge there. It's loose. That's a long way down you wouldn't want to go. We're just looking to see if we see any sign on these rocks of habitation. We're not doing any digging or anything, but I found petroglyphs before, and I thought it'd be a fun place to come look and see if we could find some. I was out hauling freight one day, and there was a little neighborhood out here, Walker, and I saw something that struck my eye. You tell me. That's a lone hill out there. I think that might be a mound. We're not 100% sure. I'm gonna pull over for this car. Gotta go by. But that just looks like a mound that just stands out in the hill alone by itself, or in the field alone by itself. My uncle thinks there's another mound out around here, and up on Route 47, there you can kind of see it a little bit better. But you be the judge. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't got to see a backside, but you could tell where there's like a dip where that hill out through there isn't connected to this thing. All right, we have our finds here. It's just a concretion. It's nothing special. It was just an example of what I wanted to show people of little concretion that people often mistake for paint cups. You can see inside there's no real wearing in it. It might be some hematite. It's kind of a shiny rock. I'm not too sure. We'll put it up there at that trade pipe. That was something my uncle gave me. I showed y'all in some previous videos. There's a piece of salt glazed crock, what looks like a PR and an E on it. Anytime I can find that crockery with letters on it, I keep it. This piece here is pretty intriguing. I'm not sure what this is quite yet. That looks like an S, and in the middle's either an H or a Roman numeral 2, and then on the right's a 5. I'm not sure what that means. There's these little indentations in the bottom that look manufactured. And then the way it kind of waves and sticks out like that kind of looks manufactured a little bit on the back. I'm not sure. It's kind of broke off a lot too. The thing I could think of is it's a light, spongy, kind of, not spongy, but porous piece of rock like that used to be found in fireplaces. I don't know if you know that weird little hearthstone that goes in right above the burner orifices that gets hit by the fire, but it's real light, kind of feeling rock like that. So maybe it has something to do with a fireplace. I'm not sure. If you know what it is, let me know, because I have no clue. It's all complete guesswork on that. Put that up there. And in this piece here, I've gone back and forth on. I picked it up just because I kind of like the rock it is. And it looked like a work piece, but I didn't think it was. I got looked at it more. It kind of seems like it's possibly worked. And I asked guys on artifact pages. It's got a little bit better eyes than me. I took a good video of it. Twirled it around in my hands and showed these reflections. And every guy on there seems to think it was worked. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it. It does kind of look like a scraper. Right here's an example of like the working around. This is a real crude scraper I found, where it's been worked all the way around. And then here's a rock. It's actually a different kind of scraper, but it's a very similar type of chalky rock like that, and you can see where it's worked all the way around. I don't know, just in my head, there's no doubt in my mind about that, and the working around that, just because it's worked in an almost perfect circle. You can see where they worked it, even though from one angle it just looks like a rock. And then we got all our other finds so far for this year. You can see where they've worked on that. I kind of see it, but I don't see it as well there. I don't know whether to throw this in the finds pile. I'm going to leave it in the what if for now. I'm going to ask my uncles and a couple other people I know that artifact hunt too. I don't want to put something in there that might not be. And you got a lot of this stuff here that's just obvious artifacts. As much as I like finding another one, I just really on the fence about it. Tell me what you think. I get a little bit better look on it. You see it? You see all the markings or lack of. And then we'll do angle like this. And you tell me what you think. I want honest answers here because I don't want to throw something in with my finds if it's not a find. But that is everything interesting that we uncovered today. It was just a quick hunt. That piece there's really got me interested. I'm trying to figure out what it is. And I'd love to hear the opinion of all y'all that's got some seasoned eyes. What is this? Is this a busted up scraper? Or is it nothing? Let me know in the comments. I appreciate everybody watching. Have a good one.